Hey guys, it's day 24 of the New Testament in 90 days. Today we are looking at John 4 through 6. So at this point, Jesus is starting to teach more out to the people. At this point in John chapter 6, he goes out into the countryside. He's on this hill and a crowd of people are coming to hear him teach. And so this is the section that stuck out to me, and I'll share with you why in just a minute. But it says that Jesus turns to one of his disciples and says, Philip, where can we buy bread to feed all these people? And Philip is like, there's thousands of people, right? He doesn't say that, but that's, it's like there's thousands and thousands of people that are coming. And Philip says, even if we worked for months, we wouldn't have enough money to feed them. So you can kind of get an idea of how many people there would have been on this hillside. And so what ends up happening is one of the other disciples goes around and he comes back and he says, hey, there's a young boy here with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish, which clearly is not going to feed thousands of people. It says here that there were 5,000 men, plus there would have been women and children, right? But so thousands upon thousands of people, definitely they're not going to be able to be fed with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. So this is what happens. Jesus says, tell everyone to sit down. So they do. And then Jesus, it says in chapter 6, verse 11, says, then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks to God, and distributed them to the people. Afterward, he did the same with the fish, and they all ate as much as they wanted. After everyone was full, Jesus told his disciples, now gather the leftovers, so that nothing is wasted. So they picked up the pieces and filled 12 baskets with scraps left by the people who had eaten from the 5 barley loaves. So the incredible thing is Jesus takes 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish and somehow does his Jesus thing and turns it into enough food to feed thousands upon thousands of people. It's an incredible miracle, right? And so what ends up happening is the next day, so Jesus kind of escapes to be in isolation by himself for a little bit. And it says the next day, he is speaking to these people and he says, I tell you the truth, you want to be with me. Because they come looking for him again, right? They're like, oh, where's this guy? He does incredible miracles. So he says, I tell you the truth, you want to be with me because I fed you, not because you understood the miraculous signs. But don't be so concerned about perishable things like food. Spend your energy seeking the eternal life that the Son of Man can give you. So I think that is a good, lesson for all of us. Like, okay, God is incredible. Jesus is incredible. And he is capable of doing miraculous things in our lives. But that shouldn't be the main focus of like why we are attracted to Jesus. It shouldn't be because of what he can give to us. Like these people were probably following him like, oh, if we stick with this guy, I won't have to work anymore because he can just poof and make food out of nowhere, right? Like he's a genie in a lamp. And Jesus is saying, no, like, don't come after me. Don't follow me because of the tangible things that I can give to you. Don't be so concerned about perishable things. Spend your energy seeking the eternal life that the Son of Man can give you. He's talking about himself, right? Seek the eternal life that I can give you. That's of more importance than feeding you some food. Yes, Jesus cares about our tangible needs, but he cares more about our souls, our eternal state. And that is something, he can provide for us in a way that nothing else can. And so I thought that was a really good lesson from chapter 6 of John. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know in a comment or send me a private message. And if I don't talk to you today, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.